Hi, this is Esnadi from Restore Your Life. I have a new message for you, and today I was guided to talk about dependence and independency. There's a difference because when we are born, we are depending on our parents, for instance, and we do for a long time because they feed us, they take care of us, they teach us everything that is necessary. So we depend on our parents to teach us, to bring us up, and to give us everything we need in the world. Now, then comes the time that you become more and more independent because you're standing more on your own feet and you explore more and you become more independent. Now, when you grow up, there's also some ways that have become like people are very much depending on others. Like, for instance, they would ask them every time for help, and they don't know how to solve their problems themselves. Or you have the other way, people that are so independent that they cannot ask anyone else to help them. So that is also a learning process. So I believe there is balance in that. We need to balance it. We can be very much independent and taking care of ourselves. And what we do, some of us, I also had to learn to ask for help and to be worth to get help. So there can be any emotional value also on learning to ask somebody else's help. And there's a difference in asking help in things that you can just solve easily yourself, or if you want to be picked up from the airport by car and you're depending on others and asking them to come and pick you up because you're actually you don't want to spend money on a taxi. So with that energy, that is a different energy. But if you are learning to ask others to help you in situations where you are really needing help, when you're fighting asking somebody else help and you're not feeling worth to get the help, then you should be able to learn to ask others for help and call them and say, okay, listen, I really need some help. Can you help me? And that way is a very healthy way to learn to be independent in asking others to help you. And that is also a learning process. So for everybody, that can be different. But again and again, there's balance needed in everything. So this way, there's also this strict way of being independent. Like, you don't need anybody to help you. You can do everything on your own. Or you have the energy of people are depending on you and they grab your energy and they want everything from you and they don't learn to be independent. So I believe, like in everything in life, there's balance in being independent and dependent. So I just wanted to share this with you, and to remember there's a balance in learning to ask and learning to give to others when they ask, and feel with your intuition that when there's people asking you for some help, when to step in and when to say no, because you can also say your own border, say no, not for me, sorry, I can't do that for you because whatever reason it feels good for you. Then people can also learn to be more independent themselves. So you can teach them that way. To give your own border, you will teach the other one that needs to be becoming more independent. And I'm staying here in a beautiful forest. It's a little bit foggy, and I'm just sending you lots of love from this beautiful place in Holland. Much love to you from Esnadi, from Restore Your Life.